Welcome back to the second instalment of the Started at the Bottom series. In the previous video, we had just played our first game of the season away at Curzon Ashton, where we came away with a narrow 2-1 victory thanks to goals from Martin Friday and Owen Farmer. As stated in the first video, we pushed ahead to the game against our rivals Kidderminster Harriers. However, if you'd like to see the goals from our first 4 league games, I have put a link in the description that'll take you to a video showing you any goals from those games. If you'd like to do that without any spoilers from this video, feel free to click the video link now, as we're about to go and see how we got on in those first 4 league games. As you can see, we're coming to this game in excellent form. A 3-0 win at home to South Shields with goals from Martin Friday, Miro Pais and Anthony Lynn. We followed that with a 3-0 win away at Peterborough Sports, thanks to a brace from Martin Friday and a goal from Ewan Williams. We then rounded it off with a 4-0 win at home to Radcliffe with a much changed team, a brace from Tim Berridge and goals from Anthony Lynn and Owen Farmer. Thanks to our excellent start with 4 wins from 4, that does mean we do sit top of the table at the moment, sitting on 12 points, 2 points ahead of both Chorley and Darlington. There's also been a bit of transfer activity due to the arrival of Gabriel Kelly in the midfield. We've allowed Hisham Chia to leave on loan to Lowestoft to help continue his development. For this game against our rivals Kidderminster, we've reverted back to our regular starters after resting some of the players in the game against Radcliffe due to only having 2 days between fixtures. Your starting lineup for the game against Kidderminster will be as follows. Got Eddie Brady in goals, Dan Meredith at right back. Our centre backs will be Archie Crowther and Callum Perry. Josh Keenor comes in for Burton, who unfortunately picked up a knock in a previous game. Defensive midfielders will be Gabriel Kelly and Ewan Williams. Right wing will be Miro Pais. Left wing, Lamar Gordon. And our 2 strikers will be Owen Farmer and Martin Friday. There's a look at the league table. Kidderminster Harriers just 3 points behind Leamington at the moment, meaning this game is vitally important for both teams. Kidderminster get us underway in their red and white stripe. Mooney on the ball, tackled by Meredith, comes to nothing. Farmer with the free kick. Plays it short to Gordon, back to Farmer out on the left. Takes on the fullback, has a shot, and a good save by Dibble in the Kidderminster goal. Friday with the ball in the midfield. Williams out to Keenor. Plays it to Gordon. Back to Keenor at left back, into Williams. Perry at the back, into Kelly. Plays it forward to Farmer. Finds a great ball out to Pais on the right wing. Plays it back to Meredith. Inside to Kelly, who has a shot. Oh, it's hit the crossbar. Unbelievable football from Leamington. Very nearly, just inches away. Crowther with the ball at the back, plays it out to Meredith. Takes on the opposition winger. Goes for a cross, deflected, comes out to Kelly, plays it to Pais, back to Meredith, back to Pais, Meredith, out to Williams, has a shot, and it goes over the Kidderminster bar. Corner cleared away only as far as Williams. Plays it into the middle to Perry. Back to Williams. Baez now in the defence. Crowther to Perry. Out wide to Keno. Plays the ball forward to Gordon. Puts it into Farmer. It's a goal! 1-0 to Leamington. Excellent ball in from Gordon. And headed in by Owen Farmer. Fantastic first time ball from Gordon there. Here come Leamington again. Kelly with the ball at the back. Into Williams. Back to Crowther. Out wide to Keno. Gordon takes on the fullback. Cuts inside. Plays it back to Keno. Puts the ball in. Friday's hit the crossbar. The assistant had the flag up, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. Great football again from Leamington. Spokes with a dangerous free kick now for Kidderminster. Puts the ball in. Headed away to safety. Only as far as Mooney, who has a shot. Put it just wide of the post. Evans now with a throw in on the left. Spokes. Evans now edge of the area, has a shot, puts it over the bar. Kidderminster applying a little bit of pressure towards the end of the first half. Here comes Gordon out on the left. Attempts to take on the fullback. Pulls it back to Keno, who goes right back to Crowther in defence. Plays the ball forwards and headed away, but only as far as Gordon on the left wing. Plays it back to Williams. Williams now edge of the area, has a shot. Oh, just past the far post. In fact, the keeper must have got a touch on it because it's a corner to Leamington. Kemo with the in-swinger. Headed away as far as Farmer, out to Keno. And it's another corner for Leamington. Can they double their lead before half-time? In comes the cross and headed away to safety once again, only as far as Farmer. Takes on the fullback, pulls it back to Kelly. Crossing opportunity. Oh no, he pulls it back to Paez. Deflected, only as far as Kelly, who unfortunately was in an offside position. Keno throws it to Friday, back to Williams, and there goes the half-time whistle. So far, so good for Leamington in a tight affair. Could do with a second goal just to ease the tension. Very cagey first half. And it's Leamington who get us underway. Kelly to Williams. Farmer ends up back at Williams. Perry with the ball at the back, plays it out to Keno. Knocks the ball forward to Gordon. Back to Keno with a crossing opportunity. Plays it inside for Gordon, into Williams. And scores! Slotted into the far corner. Excellent football again from Leamington. And it really puts them in the driving seat. Brilliant play from Gordon and Keno out on the left. played inside to Williams and placed into the far bottom corner. 2-0 Leamington. Some substitutions now for Leamington. Lynn's going to come on for Friday. Jones for Pies. Berry for Perry. Walker for Williams. And Stevenson for Meredith. Not much happening at the moment. Leamington will be quite happy at that. Just over 15 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. Leamington will be very happy the fact that not much is happening. They've got their 2-goal advantage. Ten minutes remaining. And it's a free kick to Kidderminster, played in. Headed away by Berry, but only as far as Spokes. Sends a shot just wide of the post there. Could have been a nervy finish if that had found the back of the net. Forward Dibble in the Kidderminster goal. Launched forwards. Headed away by Berry to Walker. Kelly plays it to Farmer. Finds Jones out on the right wing. Running at the full back. Takes him on. Crosses it in. And a header from Lynn, but just over the bar. Three minutes remaining. Crowther to Walker, into Kelly, plays it back to Berry. Out to Keenor on the left. Drives out the defence. Pulls it back for Gordon. Keenor plays it to Walker, who has an effort. And an excellent save by Dibble in the Kidderminster goal. Corner kick to Leamington. Keenor with the in-swinger again. And headed away by Obi. Only as far as Jones. Plays it to Keenor. Back to Jones. Crowther with the ball at the back. Stevenson puts it forward to Jones, who heads it into the box and cleared only as far as Kelly, who has an effort. It's a goal! What a sensational strike from Gabriel Kelly. 3-0 to Leamington, and it's game over. Jones with the ball headed into the box, cleared only as far as Kelly on the edge of the area. Right-footed half volley into the far corner. 3-0 Leamington. Excellent performance. And the winning streak continues. After an excellent result in the previous game against Kidderminster Harriers, our team for Charlie, we're going to stick with the same 11. Hopefully get another good result at the new windmill. Leamington sitting top of the table, 5 points clear. Can they extend it in this game? Leamington get us underway in their home strip. 5 minutes in, and there's not much action just yet. Meredith with the ball, plays the ball forward to Baez on the right wing. Can he take on the fullback? Yes, he can. He gets a cross in, headed away, only as far as Williams. Plays it to Kelly, back to Williams, knocks it to Farmer, back to Williams. Burton out on the left, crossing opportunity maybe. Cuts inside, always hit the post. Excellent play from Burton, went himself, tried to find that gap in the near post, and unfortunately comes back out off the post. Friday on the edge of the area, blocked by Walker and out for a Leamington corner. Good early spell of pressure from Leamington. Paez with the corner and headed away to safety, but only as far as Farmer. Plays it to Paez, back to Farmer. It's in! Farmer slots the ball into the far corner. 1-0 Leamington. It was Paez with the corner, headed away by Wilson, but only as far as Farmer. Knocked the ball back to Paez, who just stayed on side. Back to Farmer, who slots it inside of the foot into the far corner. 1-0 Leamington. Paez on the right wing. Attempts to cross the ball. Headed away again by Wilson. Comes out to Burton. Crosses it in towards Paez. Headed away once again. Meredith with the ball. Forward to Paez. Into Farmer. Williams on the edge of the area has a shot. Deflected wide for a corner. Leamington really piling the pressure onto Charlie at the moment. Gordon with the corner. It's a poor corner. Cleared away by Moore. And here comes Griffiths on the counter-attack. Leamington do have numbers back. And Griffiths with a crossing opportunity. Plays the ball to the edge of the area to Moore, who has a shot. Blocked. Nolan back to Moore. Plays the ball into Carroll. Carr. Headed away by Williams. Excellent block. And the goalkeeper, Brady, collects the ball. Gordon on the left wing, running at the fullback. Cuts inside to Williams. Excellent tackle by Griffiths. Plays the ball forward to Carroll. Pulls it back to Griffiths. Crosses it in on Carr with the header. Excellent goal from Charlie. 1-1. Here comes Farmer, onto Friday, plays the ball to Gordon on the left. Inside to Williams. Comes out to the right wing with Paez. Cuts inside again to Williams. Drives the ball forward into Farmer. Friday with the shot, just over the bar. Kelly with the ball in midfield. Plays it forward to Farmer. Looks for Gordon on the left. Intercepted. And a foul committed in the middle of the park by Perry, who receives the yellow card. Smith now with the free kick for Charlie. Ball played forward. Gordon intercepts on the left. Again running at the fullbacks. Crosses the ball in, headed away. Falls to Farmer. Tackled there by the Charlie defender. Comes out to Meredith on the right. Plays the ball forward to Paez. A tackle once again by Henley in the Charlie defence. Cleared away. Only as far as Meredith. Knocks it inside to Crowther. Leamington coming down the other side now. Gordon, back to Burton. Plays it forward to Gordon. Inside to Friday and to Farmer. Deflected out for a Leamington corner. Gordon with the corner. Headed away, only as far as Farmer. Has an effort over the Charlie bar. Still 1-1. Walker knocks the ball forward to Carr. Promising opportunity, cuts inside. The shot found its way through, straight at Brady, either side, and that could have been 2-1 to Charlie. Charlie really causing some problems on the counter-attack. Griffiths now. Tackled by Burton, falls to Gordon, plays the ball forward to Friday on the left wing. Back to Gordon, cuts inside to Williams. Farmer, back to Williams. Kelly plays the ball out to Meredith. He takes on the fullback, plays it to Pais, who has a left-footed effort and hits the roof of the goal. Still 1-1. Ball played forward. Headed by Perry. Ends up at Williams in the midfield. Plays it out to Pais on the right. Crossed in towards Friday, who has a header. And he heads it just over the crossbar. Will Leamington be made to rue these missed chances? And we're going to the break. Leamington 1, Charlie 1. Here comes Burton, plays the ball into Perry. Williams back to Crowther. On to Meredith. Pais back to Meredith. Plays the ball to Farmer. Plays in Pais, he's in 1-on-1. He couldn't quite find the cross, punched away by the goalkeeper. And a foul by Kelly in the middle of the park. Promising start there from Leamington in the second half. Meredith plays it to Farmer, into Williams. Farmer again plays it to Pais. Knocks the ball inside for Williams. To Meredith. Onto Farmer. Back to Williams. Friday now with the ball. Williams plays it to Gordon, who has a shot. And well held by the goalkeeper there. Excellent football from Leamington. Just can't find the finish at the moment. Still 1-1. Williams plays the ball to Burton. Out to Gordon on the left wing, plays it back to Williams. Burton launches it forward towards Friday and cleared away. Oh, Friday's in 1-on-1. The defender has just pipped him to it and puts it out for a corner. Some changes being made by Leamington. Lynn comes on for Friday. Berridge for Gordon. Jones for Pais. Berry for Perry. And Stevenson for Meredith. And it's a corner for Charlie. Blakeman to put it in. Falls for Sampson. Wilson plays it to Walker on the edge of the area, who has a go. And well helped by Brady. Charlie certainly causing some problems. And here come Leamington. Williams plays it to Lynn. Oh, it's played in Farmer one-on-one. Can he score? Excellent save by the goalkeeper. Brilliant first touch by Lynn to play him in. It's Farmer with the corner. Falls to Crowther, and another excellent save from the Charlie goalkeeper. Jones with the ball on the right. Plays the ball in. Berridge. Headed clear by Moore. Burton. Plays it to Berridge. Knocks the ball to Williams on the edge of the area, and it's deflected wide for another Leamington corner. And it's Farmer to take. Outswinger. Headed away. Berridge heads it back in, only as far as the Charlie defender. Farmer retrieves. Cuts it back to Stevenson, who launches the ball towards Jones, headed away. And it goes out for a Leamington throw out on the left-hand side. Berridge plays in Lynn. Can he find a pass? He can! It's an own goal! Scott Wilson's put the ball into his own net. Leamington regain the lead, 2-1. Berridge with an excellent ball to Lynn. Tries to find the cross towards Farmer. And it just bounces off Wilson's knee and into the net. 2-1 Leamington. And here comes Charlie. Betty concedes the throw in. Moore to take the throw to Griffiths. Moore puts the ball into the box. And it's headed away there. Jones, counter-attack, running at the fullback. Plays the ball to Farmer on the edge of the area. Chance to shoot. And the keeper saves it, but he spilled it. Comes to Williams, edge of the area. That's another shot. And it's just over the bar. Stevenson now with the ball. Plays it to Crowther. Back to Stevenson. Forward to Jones. He's taken on the fullbacks. Plays the ball into the box. Berridge coming in. And he heads it over the bar. Superb by Jones out on the right wing. Moore knocks the ball to Griffiths, into Carroll. Running down the right wing. Plays it inside. And a shot over the Leamington bar. Still 2-1 Leamington. Here comes Charlie again. Moore plays the ball in. Another great header from Stevenson. Goes out for a Charlie throw. Just over 10 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. Brady plays the ball out. Berridge receives it on the left wing. Plays it to Lynn. Back to Williams. Berridge to Lynn. to Williams, who's run the show today. Kelly plays the ball forwards. And Bird puts it out for a corner. Farmer with the in-swinger. Crosses it in, and it's cleared away by Bird. Walker retrieves the ball. Berridge intercepts into Stevenson. Crowther now plays it to Berry. On to Burton. Stuck on the fullback. Crosses the ball in. And it's headed away only as far as Williams on the edge. Plays it out to Stevenson on the right. Crosses the ball in towards Lynn. It's 3-1. Leamington have done it. Superb ball by Stevenson. In towards Lynn. Out jumps the defender and heads it into the net. Brilliant football from Leamington. 3-1. And dare I say, game over. Kelly intercepts, plays it to Williams, out towards Jones. Brings the ball forward. Crosses the ball in and it's headed away by Bird only to Williams, who has a strike over the bar. And there we have it, full time, Leamington 3, Chorley 1, goals from Owen Farmer, on goal, and Anthony Lynn. Chorley did cause some problems on the break though, but all in all, a comfortable result. So after our excellent performance in the last game, we head into the home game against Southport with 6 wins from 6 in the league. Looking to make it 7 from 7. Couple of changes to the team. Bailey Berry comes in for Callum Perry. Josh Keenar comes in for Burton, who's a little tired after the last game. And also Walker comes in for Kelly. Same reason. It's just a little tired after the previous game. So on we go to the game against Southport. Leamington get us underway. Sporting their home shirt of yellow and black. Southport in their blue shirts. Here comes Meredith on the right. Tries to take on the fullback. Tackled by Tucker, but Meredith intercepts again. Byes back to Walker, into Meredith. Meredith crosses the ball towards Williams, who was excellent in the last game. Takes on the fullback. Pulls it back to Keno, who has an effort. Headed away, only as far as Walker. Back to Keno. Farmer with the ball to Walker. Keno into Williams. Back to Keno. Can he take on the fullback? Yes, he can. Goes for the cross and headed away by Southport. Here's Crowther at the back, into Walker. Plays it out to Keno on the left. Crosses it in and headed away there by Southport again. Williams now with the ball to Walker, onto Meredith. Plays it to Byes. Meredith. Byes tries to take the fullback and he does so, cuts inside. Pulls it back to Farmer, plays it to Walker. Excellent save from the southpaw goalkeeper, tips it over the bar and out for a corner. Leamington come again, Keno with the throw-in onto Friday. Back to Berry, into Williams, to Walker. Farmer plays the ball out to the left wing to Gordon. Takes on the fullback. Cuts inside. Has a shot and smashes it into the far top corner. Superb finish from Lamar Gordon. Brilliant footwork, and then he just hammers it into the far corner. 1-0 Leamington. Southpaw with the free kick. Oh, they've hit the post. Comes back out to Hilton, cuts inside, has a shot. And he fires it just wide of the far post. A real let-off there for Leamington. Brady with the goal kick, plays it out to Keno. Comes forward with the ball. Gordon. Plays it inside for Farmer, to Williams, to Walker. Southpaw play the ball out. Keane at the back. Plays it into Perry, intercepted by Pais, who runs down the right wing. Crosses the ball in. Cleared away only as far as Gordon. Keno forward to Gordon. Inside to Williams. Friday. Pais. Farmer has a shot. Blocked by the defender. Cleared away. Crowther now with the ball in the defence. Berry plays a ball to Williams, to Walker. Unfortunately, it comes to nothing. That's unlucky by Southpaw there. Penny plays the ball in and headed just over the bar from the Southpaw attacker. And it's a goal kick. Comes out to Berry. Keno plays the ball forward to Gordon. Forward to Friday, promising crossing position. He does go for a cross and it deflects wide for a corner. Gordon to take, right-footed in-swinger. Headed away by Moore only as far as Friday. Chance to get a shot off and blocked once again by Burgess, who plays the ball forwards only as far as Meredith. Brings the ball forward once more. Inside to Pais. To Friday. Knocks the ball right back to Crowther in defence, who launches it forwards. And it's calmly headed back to the Southpaw goalkeeper. Williams now with the ball in midfield. Plays it back to Crowther. Forward to Pais on the right. Into Farmer. Back to Pais. Crowther plays it to Miro Pais, who cuts it inside to Farmer. Farmer with a crossing opportunity, but tackled by Burgess once more. And Keane clears to safety. Crowther with a chance to bring the ball forward again. Plays it to Meredith. He takes on the winger. Plays it forward to Pais, who's one-on-one with the fullback. Crosses it into Farmer. Back to Pais. Into Farmer. And just couldn't get the shot away, and is cleared once again by Southport. Williams now in the midfield. Out to Meredith. Plays Farmer in his one-on-one. Oh, what a save from the Chorley goalkeeper. Right-footed effort from Owen Farmer. Slight touch from the goalkeeper, knocking it onto the post. Still 1-0 Leamington. Renshaw, the southpaw goalkeeper, plays the ball forwards, headed by Keno, only as far as Hilton, who plays it to Lloyd. Hilton now to Pike, plays it forward to Lloyd on the right wing, crossing opportunity, cuts inside, he gets a shot off, good hands by Breary. Very similar to the last game where Southport are causing problems in the same way Chorley did. But here come Leamington. Fortunately, the offside flag goes up. Last couple of seconds of the first half, can Leamington keep it at 1-0? And they do. Gordon's excellent strike, the difference between the two teams at the break. Leamington 1, Southport 0. Southport get us underway. It's Moore, plays it to Pike, forward to Lloyd, comes back to Hilton, Perry plays it forward towards Lloyd, and an excellent header from Berry, falls to Gordon, who plays in Fridays in one-on-one. Can he score? And it's a pretty tame effort right at Renshaw, the Southport goalkeeper. Leamington looking to make some changes. Anthony Lynn's coming on for Friday. Jones on for Pies. Kelly's coming on for Williams. And Perry for Crowther. And Berridge is coming on for Gordon. Here is Berridge on the ball, plays it to Lynn. Back to Kelly. Owen Farmer plays in Lynn. And he's tackled by Moore. Walker gets ahead to it. Keno with an excellent ball towards Jones, plays it back to Walker. Has a left-footed strike, deflected. Meredith. Good hands by Renshaw, the southpaw goalkeeper. Keno heads it forwards. Falls to Berridge. Tries to play in Lynn. Excellent tackle by Moore. He had to get that one right. And here comes Pike. Plays it to Lloyd, to Hilton. Slew back to Hilton. Falls to Perry. Slew again. Lloyd with an excellent ball out blankly. On to Burgess. One-on-one with Meredith. And an excellent tackle from Meredith. Goes out for a Southport throw. Coming towards the last 15. Very tight game here at the new windmill. Still Leamington 1, Southport 0. As Renshaw launches the ball forwards. Berry heads it to Kelly. Back to Berry. Great left-footed ball and Lynn's in. Collects the ball. Unfortunately, the linesman's flag goes up. Offside. Brady now plays the ball forwards towards Lynn. Headed away by Moore. Falls to Hilton. Excellent tackle by Kelly. Ball falls out to Keno. On to Berridge. He plays in Lynn. Has he stayed onside? He did, but unfortunately his shot goes right at Renshaw. Coming towards the last 5 plus stoppage time. Can Leamington hold on? And Jones concedes the foul, and an excellent crossing opportunity from Southport, which unfortunately comes to nothing. Meredith to Walker. Back to Meredith. Walker plays the ball forward to Jones. Takes it down well. Crosses, but cleared away by Blankley. Only as far as Walker. Out to the left to Keno, who takes on the fullback. Crosses the ball in and headed away by Blankley for a corner. Can Leamington find that second goal? 3 minutes of stoppage time remaining. And it's Griffiths with the ball now for Southport. Minihan plays it forward to Lloyd. Excellent tackle by Keno. Berridge back to Keno. Launches the ball forward towards Farmer. And it's Lloyd with an excellent opportunity to shoot, and he fires it over the Leamington bar. Could that be the last opportunity of the game? Leamington will certainly hope so. Brady now with the goal kick. He's taking his time over it, just over a minute to go in stoppage time. Berry to Keno. Onto Berridge. Kelly plays the ball forward. Lynn's trying to catch on to it, but it's intercepted by Taborn. Berridge plays the ball in towards Farmer. Headed away only as far as Walker, who has to strike. They're headed away. The referee's given a penalty. Farmer steps up to take it. Lynn was impeded, causing the referee to... Oh, it's hit the crossbar, but the rebound is put in by Farmer. The penalty incident, Lynn taken down off the ball. Referee points to the spot. Farmer steps up, right-footed. Goalkeeper's top left, he's actually saved it, knocked it onto the post, but unfortunately falls right back into Farmer, who slots the ball into the empty net. 2-0 to Leamington. They've come away with it, the 3 points, but they've been made to work for it. Southport have made it really difficult today. Leamington just hoping to see the game out. Blankley plays it to Perry. Slew. Griffiths on the edge of the area, right-footed effort, and he scores. The referee has his flag up. It's offside. It doesn't matter anyway. The referee's blew for full time. As I stated, the scoreline's a lot more comfortable than it was. Leamington 2, Southport 0, but Southport really should have got something from that game. Terry in the last game against Southport. There's a couple of changes ready for Spennymoor away. D'Amico Burton comes back in at left back for the injured Keno. He's picked up a knock in the last game. Anthony Lynn is going to come in for Friday, who drops down to the bench. And on the bench, Joe Clark comes in for Gabriel Kelly, who's away on international duty with the under-21 Irish team. So let's get into the Spennymoor match and hopefully make it 8 wins from 8. So here we go, Spennymoor will get us underway on their home strip. Leamington sporting their away jersey of blue today. Here's Ramshaw in the Spennymoor midfield. Dyson plays it to McKeown. Goes out to Beals. Kuyate takes on that fullback, plays the ball in. Headed away by Burton, only as far as Green. It comes to McKeown. Brady with an excellent stop, puts it out for a corner. Shaky start from Leamington so far. Dolan with the in-swinger. And it's a side netting. What a let off from Leamington. Really not a great start to the game. Here's Farmer. Plays it to Walker. Into Williams. On to Farmer. Plays it out wide to Meredith. Takes on the fullback. He's still going, cuts inside, goes to Pies. And an excellent stop from the goalkeeper. Here's Burton at left back. And it's tackled by McKeown. Comes out to Gordon on the left wing. Tackled by Dyson. Dyson plays the ball forward to McKeown. And he's fouled by Burton there. A telling off from the referee. Meredith plays the ball to Pies. Cuts inside. Gives the ball away. And here comes McKeown. Driving forward for Spennymoor. Plays it to Ramshaw. To Green. Forward to Taylor. Ramshaw again plays it to Coyote. As a shot. Straight at Brady. Good hands though. Spennymoor causing Leamington a lot of problems. Farmer with a free kick, crosses it in towards Crowther, gets a head to it, he's hit the crossbar. And Jones heads it out for a corner. So unlucky there from Leamington. Gordon plays it to Berry. Out to left back Burton. Forward towards Lynn but intercepted. Green looks for Taylor. Picked up by Meredith. Forward to Pies. Farmer now running out the defence. He keeps going, he has a shot. And it's over the Spennymoor bar. Green now with the ball. Goes forward to McKeown. Takes on Burton. Plays the ball into Ramshaw. Excellent chance. Green blocked by the Leamington defence. Dyson has a go. Blocked again. Now it's Leamington's turn to counter. Farmer now on the right wing. Tries to play in Pies but got the pass wrong. Dyson now. Plays the ball forward to McKeown. Onto Ramshaw, who's getting a lot of space in this game. Crosses the ball into Taylor, headed straight at Brady. Leamington haven't turned up so far in this game. Berry now plays it to Burton. Into Williams, then Lynn. Williams once more. Looks for Lynn, he does take on the defence. Farmer into Pies, left footed. He's put it wide to the post. What an opportunity to steal a goal. And they've got a corner. Gordon now. In swinger. Headed away only as far as Williams. Just to Benny Farmer with the shot. Good save by James in the Spennymoor goal. Jones now. Plays it inside to Beals. Onto McKeown. Dyson. Back to McKeown. And he puts the ball out for a Leamington throw. Burton into Gordon. Plays it back to Berry. Lynn now with the ball. Gordon looking for a free kick, nothing given. And Burton trips him again. He'll be looking to get away with a booking this time. And he has been booked. It's going to be a long afternoon for him now. McKeown's running the show out on that right. Dyson now. Once again attacking down the right with McKeown. Onto Dyson. Ramshaw. Dyson plays it forwards. Good header by Berry. Only as far as Green though. Comes out to McKeown. Onto Ramshaw who has a shot. And it's over Brady's crossbar. 5 minutes plus stoppage time remaining in the half. This has been by far Leamington's toughest game so far. They're lucky to still be level. McKeown coming down the wing. Crowther clears it away, only as far as Dyson falls to McKeown again. He cuts inside. And an excellent stop by Brady to keep the game at 1-0. And that's half time. Leamington enduring a difficult afternoon so far. Hopefully they can turn it round in the second. And here we go. Leamington to get us underway. Williams plays the ball to Lynn. Knocks the ball forward to Farmer. Just too much on it as it runs to the Spennymoor keeper. Walker to Pais. Plays in Farmer. Is in one-on-one. Can I get a shot? Away he does. It's 1-0. Right-footed effort by Farmer. Slotted into the goalkeeper's bottom right-hand corner. And this is an absolute steal. Excellent finish from Farmer and a great ball by Baez to find the pass. Leamington with an undeserved 1-0 lead so far. Walker knocks the ball forward towards Farmer. It's cleared away. Ramshaw now. Pais with a great tackle. Falls to Williams. Back to Meredith who plays it to Pais. Into Farmer. Excellent football from Leamington. Walker with the shot. Straight at James the goalkeeper. And it's Gordon with the corner. Puts the ball in towards Crowther. Falls to Green in the left back position. Plays it inside to Jones. To Dolan. Comes out wide for McKeown. On to Green. Back to McKeown. And it's tackled by Gordon. But McKeown with another great tackle. It's out for a Leamington throw. Burton crosses the ball in towards Pais. It's headed away by Jones to Walker. Excellent left-footed effort from 25 yards out, just over the crossbar. Couple of changes for Leamington. Friday's coming on for Lynn. Berridge for Gordon. Joe Clark for Williams. Stevenson for Meredith. And we're going to bring Perry on for Crowther. A slim 1-0 lead for Leamington so far. They've kept Spennymoor quiet this second half. Can they continue it? Berry plays the ball back to Brady. On to Perry. Knocks it to Stevenson. Farmer now. Excellent ball out wide to the left wing to Berridge. Can he take the fullback on? He crosses it in towards Pais. Free header, but he's headed it over the bar. Goal kick. Still 1-0 to Leamington. And it's a corner. Headed away by Clark, only as far as Coyote. Ramsey. Ramshaw even. Great hands by Brady. Owen Farmer's just been shown a yellow card. "15 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. It's Dolan with a free kick for Spennymoor. Knocks it along the ground to Green, who has a shot, and it's deflected behind for a corner. Chance for Spennymoor to keep the pressure on. It comes to nothing. Dolan plays the ball out wide to Dyson. On to McKeown. Inside to Green. Back to McKeown. Crosses the ball in towards Ramshaw. Headed away by Berry for a throw-in. Excellent defensive header. Jones now with the throw. Comes to Heaney on the edge of the box. Plays it to Beale. Back out to Jones on the left wing. And Clark with an excellent tackle. Brady clears the ball. And it's launched right back in. Falls to Ramshaw. He plays the ball back to Beals in defence. And Spennymoor have been given a penalty. The ball launched forward. Bailey Berry with the trip on Taylor. And a chance for Spennymoor to equalise. Here comes Taylor, right-footed. There's no stopping those. Top right-hand corner. Excellent penalty. A moment to forget for Berry. Can Leamington get back in front? Stevenson gives the ball away. Ramshaw coming down the left wing. Dangerous attack, cuts inside, and a chance. Brady with an excellent save. Clark plays the ball to Berry. Knock forward to Friday. Back to Clark. Plays it to Stevenson out on the right. Knocks it into Walker. Pais into Farmer, who has a shot from distance. Straight into the hands of James though. So it's been a very difficult afternoon, and here comes Dolan with a free kick for Spennymoor. 3 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. Plays it inside for Beals, out to Robson, and it goes over the bar. One minute remaining. Stevenson now knocks the ball forward to Palmer. Plays out to Pais. Chance to run out the defence. And it's a free kick. Not long left. Can Leamington steal this right at the end? Berridge knocks the ball onto Perry. Back out to Pais. Oh, it's unfortunately offside. And that should signal the end of the game. A very difficult afternoon for Leamington. A yellow card for Stevenson right at the end, and a chance for Spennymoor to launch the ball forward for one last go. Leamington will take the final whistle at this moment. And it is all over. Again, a very difficult afternoon for Leamington, but they have come away with a point, and the unbeaten run continues. Very difficult game in the previous encounter with Spennymoor. We've been drawn at home to Whitby in the second qualifying round of the FA Cup. Perfect chance to rest some key players, give a chance to some of the substitutes, get some fitness in them, and hopefully come away with a win and qualify for the third qualifying round. So let's get into the match. And the game's underway. Leamington in their home strips, Whitby in the blue. Keno now with a corner, left-footed in swinger. Headed away only as far as Friday. Cuts it inside to Clark, has a shot, and Friday has an effort. Somehow snuck in at the near post. Great start for Leamington, 2 minutes on the clock. 1-0 Martin Friday. Once again, headed away there, only as far as Friday, who picks out Clark in the middle. Controlled, had a shot, deflected back to Friday. Strikes it first time, the goalkeeper got a touch on it but only knocks it into his own net. Brilliant finish by Friday. Stevenson now, long throw. Lynn heads it out to Clark. Knocks the ball to Keno. Back to Berry. Berridge now. Plays the ball to Perry. Comes to Jones. Lynn now with a chance to shoot. And Barber redeems himself with an excellent stop. Knocks it out for a corner. This is a strong start from Leamington. Exactly what they needed after the last outing, where they endured a very difficult afternoon. Johnston now with the ball for Whitby. Comes out to Parker. Knock forward towards Harrison. That's a push by Perry. Pickering with the free kick. Plays the ball to Mahoney. Eleni knocks the ball forward towards Mills, but headed clear, falls to Friday. Jones running at the fullback. Finds a cross, and it's deflected onto the post. Walker knocks it to Clark, plays it out wide to Keno, onto Berridge, back to Keno, plays it back to Berridge with a chance to cross. Cuts inside and cleared away by Whitby. Only as far as Berry, who knocks it down for Keno, back to Berridge. Clark to Berridge, right-footed strike. And it's somehow snuck in at the near post. The keeper should have done better. Leamington won't care. Clark played the ball to Berridge, one touch and a strike at the near post, and the goalkeeper definitely should be knocking that out for a corner. 2-0 Leamington. Just under 10 minutes till half-time plus stoppage. The game's all gone a little bit stale at the moment. Leamington won't care, 2-0 up, cruising. And as I say that, Whitby have a corner, Howarth to put in the box. That's cleared away by Keno. Comes out to Rowell. Into Pickering, back to Rowell. Pickering once more. Howarth into Johnston. And the linesman has his flag up offside. 2 minutes of stoppage time before the break. Leamington with a 2-goal lead and looking comfortable. Clark to Friday. Plays the ball out wide to Jones. He has loads of space. Crosses the ball in towards Lynn. Just too far for him, but he collects the ball. Plays it to Keno. Excellent tackle by Howarth. Fell to Lynn and Rowell brings him down. Free kick in a promising area. Walker to take. Can he pick out a Leamington man? Oh, he's had a shot. And he's hit the outside of the post. Excellent effort. And that brings us to half-time. Leamington with a 2-goal lead in the second qualifying round of the FA Cup against Whitby, with goals from Martin Friday and Berridge. And Leamington get us underway for the second half. And straight away give the ball away. Berry heads the ball to Lynn. Knocks it to Walker. Comes out wide to Stevenson. He's still going forwards. Cuts inside. Knocks it to Walker. Plays it to Joe Clark. On to Jones. And Walker has a go. And it's just wide of the post. Here come Whitby. Walker intercepts. Knocks it to Jones. Jones running at the defender. Excellent skill. Crosses the ball in towards Lynn. Lynn gets his head to it. And he's put it into the back of the net. Leamington 3. Whitby 0. And it's looking as though their name's in the hat for the next draw. Excellent ball by Jones. Lynn gets above the defenders and just heads it down past the goalkeeper. 3-0 Leamington. And a chance to make some changes. Crowther for Perry. Williams is coming on for Walker. Pies for Jones. Gordon for Berridge. Oh no, we can only make 3 substitutions in the cup. So Crowther, Williams and Pies are the 3 that have come on. Half an hour plus stoppage to go. Leamington with a very comfortable 3-0. Whitby yet to register a shot on goal. Watson now with the goal kick for Leamington. Berry launches the ball forwards. Oh no, what has the goalkeeper just done? Milsom just launched the ball forwards and Watson completely mistimes his jump and the ball's trickled into the back of the net. Milsom with a goal from nearly the halfway line. The first shot on goal, it's 3-1. Unbelievable mistake from Watson. Pies on the right wing. Lynn currently off the field injured. And having no subs left, he's unfortunately going to have to see the rest of the game out as Keno takes the corner. Lynn with the header, he's hit the crossbar, falls to Clark, who puts the ball into the empty net. Leamington 4, Whitby 1. Great corner from Keno, outswinger, met by the head of the injured Lynn, strikes the crossbar, falls to Clark on the half volley, smashed into the empty net. Leamington 4, Whitby 1. Here comes Fowler with the corner for Whitby, right-footed in-swinger. Headed away by Stevenson as Friday breaks onto it. Chance to counter-attack. He launches the ball toward Berridge. What a pass that is. Cuts inside and smashes it into the net. Superb football. Excellent counter-attack from Leamington. Friday with an excellent crossfield pass to Berridge. And he smashed it home. Leamington 5, Whitby 1. A picture of the goalkeeper there. He'll be delighted to have seen that go in after his mistake earlier. Clark plays the ball to Berridge. Comes down the left, chance to cross it. Intercepted by Pickering. Plays the ball forward, but Berry intercepts Williams with the strike from distance, and it's just wide of the post. Few minutes left of stoppage time. Very comfortable afternoon for Leamington, who see their name into the next round of the FA Cup, the third qualifying round. Leamington 5, Whitby 1. So we're going to end today's video after continuing our good run of form. 7 wins from 8 in the league. Our only blemish was obviously in our last outing at Spennymoor, where we drew. When we come back, we'll have an away fixture at FC Fylde. before entertaining our rivals Hereford at home. Plus, we'll find out who we will play in the third qualifying round of the FA Cup, so there's lots to look forward to. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.